Hello future engineers, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends. That's one way you can keep me going, inspired and refreshed. Now, if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. Hello future engineers, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends. That's one way you can keep me going, inspired, and refreshed. Now, if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. So this video is Engineers in Progress 1.0, and I hope that the contents of this videos are helpful in your preparations in engineering. Your life in engineering will be meaningful if you are equipped with the necessary skills in math, mathematical background, so that you can easily understand the concepts and principles in engineering. So we have here mixed concepts about real numbers. So let's solve problems and understand the concept, understand the problem also. Find the quotients and remainders in the divisions below. You might be you might forget the process of dividing given numbers by another number. So let's demonstrate it here. So 6821 divided by 3 and 86,142 divided by 47. First, 6821 divided by 3. So it is written in this manner. The divisor here is 3. We call this dividend. So 6 first digit here in the divisor, in the dividend. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then 2 times 3 is 6. Then we subtract. So that means there's no 6 minus 6 is 0. So that's why we bring down 8. Next. So 8 divided by 3 is 2. So that 2 times 3 is 6. Then we subtract again. So we have 2. Then bring down the other 2. So that makes it 22. 22 divided by 3 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Then we subtract again. So it is 1. Then we bring down the last digit 1. So that makes it 11. So 11 divided by 3 is 3. Then 3 times 3 is 9. Of course, 11 minus 9 is 2, and 2 is the remainder because it is no longer divisible by this 3 here. So therefore, the quotient is 2,273 and the remainder is 2. So that's for the first part. For the second part, so 86,142 divided by 47. So first, the first two digits, 86 divided by 47 is 1. And 1 times 47 is 47. Then we subtract. So make this 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. So this becomes 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. Therefore, 86 minus 47 is 39. We then bring down 1 to make this 391. 391 divided by 47 is, you may try 7 or 8. Let's try 8 first. If not, adjust it to 7 or 9. So 8 times 7 is 56. Carry 5. Take note, there is 5. 8 times 4, 32 plus 5, 37. So this is 376. So subtract 11 minus 6 is 5. This becomes 8 minus 7 is 1. So 391 minus 376 is 15. We then bring down 4 to make this 154. 154 divided by 47 is, let's try 3. So 3 times 7 is 21. There is 2 here. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 2, 14. So this is 141. 3 times 47 is 141. Then subtract. We have 3 and 1. So this is 13. Then we bring down 2 to make it 132. So 132 divided by 47 is just 2, because if it is 3, it's 141. This is only 132. So 2. 2 times 7, 14, carry 1. 2 times 4, 8 plus 1, 94. So that's 94. And after we subtract, the remainder is 38. 12 minus 4 is 8. Then this becomes 2. So 12 minus 9 is 3. So 38. The remainder is 38. And the quotient is 1832. So for the answer, quotient 1832, remainder 38. Then of course, for your part, you have to perform the division, long division, and show that the answers for part A, 339, the quotient, remainder 12. For part B, quotient is 13, remainder 279. Then we proceed to the next situation. Factor the following numbers completely. So 174, 793. So of course this is divisible by 2, so one factor is 2. Then 2 times 87. Then 87 is 3 times 29. So therefore 174 is 2 times 3 times 29. So 2 times 87, so 2 times 3 times 29. So that's the complete factored form of 174, 2 times 3 times 29. So 2 times 3 times 29. For part B, 793. So let's try dividing it by 3 if 3 is a factor. So obviously it's not divisible by 2 and 5. So divided by 793, let's try 3. So 7 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 3, 6. So 1, 19. 19 divided by 3 is 18. So 8, 19 divided by 3 is, sorry, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Then we have 1, 3, 13 left. 13 divided by 3 is not divisible. So therefore this is not divisible by 3. Not divisible by 5. Next prime number is 7. Let's try 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. So 0. Bring down 9. 9 divided by 7, 1. 1 times 7, 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. Bring down 3. 23 is not divisible or cannot be divided by 7. So 7 is not a factor. Next, 11. 79 divided by 11 is 7. 7 times 11, 77. So 79 minus 77, 2. Bring down 3, 23. 23 divided by 7 cannot be. So therefore, 7 is not a 11 is not a factor. The next is 13. 79 divided by 13 is 6. 6 times 13 is 78. 79 minus 78 is 1. Bring down 3, 13. 13 divided by 13 is 1. So it is divisible by 13. So 793 is 13 times 61. And 61 is a prime number, so that's already the complete factored form. So 793 is 13 times 61. Then for your part, factor this completely. 231 and 429. I will not put the answers because you can easily verify your answer. These are just 3-digit numbers. Then next is perform the calculations below. So for part A, absolute value of 64 minus 3 is 6, positive 61, absolute value 61 is 61. Then negative 25 plus 1 is like subtracting 25 minus 1. But since the sign of negative of 25 is greater, so this is negative 24. Then absolute value of negative 24 is 24. Absolute value of 6 is 6, of course. So absolute value of 61 minus 3 is 61. Then minus 24, because this is absolute value of negative 24, which is positive 24. Then plus 6. So 61 minus 24 plus 6. Then 61 minus 24 is 30. 61 minus 37 plus 6, 43. So that is 43. Part B, absolute value of 3 minus 6 is absolute value negative 3, so positive 3. Absolute value of 6 minus 3 is positive 3, and absolute value is also 3. Absolute value of negative 4 is positive 4. So negative of positive 4 is negative 4. So this is 3 plus 3 minus 4, and that is 2. Then for your part, this one, so the answer is 10. You have to show that that's the answer. And for the second part, show that the answer is 31. Next, verify the triangle inequality. Absolute value of x plus y is less than equal to absolute value of x plus absolute value of y for these values of x and y. So for part A, x is 17 and y is 8. For part B, x is negative 14 and y is negative 22. So absolute value of 17 plus 8 is less than equal to absolute value of 17 plus absolute value of 8. So absolute value 25 is less than 17 plus 8. So absolute value 25 is 25 and 17 plus 8 is 25. So that's why 25 is equal to 17 plus 8, or 25 is equal to 25, less than equal to 25. So next, absolute value of negative 14 minus plus negative 22 is minus 22 is less than equal to absolute value of negative 14 plus absolute value of negative 22. So this is absolute value of negative 36, which is 36, 14, 22, less than equal to 14 plus 22. So absolute value of negative 36 is 36, while 14 plus 22 is also 36. So that's why you have 36 less than equal to 36. Then for your part, A is negative 6 and Y is 22, B x 23 and Y negative 17. So that's your part. And this should be the result, 21 less than equal to 33. And here 6 less than equal to 40. I have to show that. Then use the set X with elements 1, 7 fourths, negative 8 thirds, negative 5, negative pi over 2, 0, square root of 12, 5.4, and 5.4 with bar in the above 4. So meaning 4 repeats. So which of the numbers in X are irrational? Irrational, non-terminating, non-repeating decimals. So that would be negative pi over 2 and square root of 12, because square root of 12 is 2 square root of 3, and that is an irrational number. So therefore the answer to part A is negative pi over 2 and square root of 12. Then for part B, negative numbers, negative 8 thirds, negative 5, negative pi over 2. So we are talking here about numbers, so both rational and irrational that that are negative. So the answer is negative numbers, negative 8 thirds, negative 5, and negative pi over 2 for part B. And for part C, integers are 1, negative 5, 0. Integers are positive and negative whole numbers including 0. So therefore 1, negative 5, and 0 for part C. And for part D, positive rationals. Rational numbers are numbers that can be represented into the form a over b, where both a and b are whole numbers or integers. So therefore, the answers would be 1, 7 fourths, because 1 is 1 over 1. 7 fourths, negative 8 thirds, negative 5, 0. So those are the answers. 1, 7 fourths, positive, so 0, 5.4, and 5.4 that is repeated, because rational numbers are represented also by non-terminating repeating decimals, like one third. One third is 0.33333333. So 5.4 is a repeating decimal, so that's also included as positive rational because it is positive. Then for your part, whole numbers. You read the preceding videos, then you can define whole numbers there. Then you can answer here perfectly. Next, the number n is divisible by 4 if and only if its last two digits form a number divisible by 4. So test the following numbers for divisibility by 4. So 7124 is divisible by 4 because the last two digits 24 is divisible by 4. So to show that it is divisible by 4, so first 7 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract, so we have 3, then bring down 1, 31. Then 31 divided by 4 is 7. 7 times 4 equals 28. Then 31 minus 28 is 3. Bring down 2, 32. 32 divided by 4 is 8. Then 8 times 4, 32. So subtract 0 and we bring down 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 1 times 4 is 4. So the remainder is 0. That means 7124 is divisible by 4 as expected. And for part B, 78, this is the last digit divided by 4. So 78, 7 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4, 4. 38. 38 is not divisible by 4, therefore B is not divisible by 4. Then for your part, because 54 is divisible by 4, show that it is divisible by 4. Next, the number n is divisible by 8 if and only if its last three digits form a number divisible by 8. Test the following numbers for divisibility by 8. So let's test the last three digits. 47 divided by 8 is 6. 6 times 8, 46. Then 47 minus 46 is 1, bring down 4. 14 divided by 8 it cannot be or not divisible. Therefore, it proves that it shows that part A is not divisible by 8. Then for part B, 432 divided by 8 is 43 divided by 8 is 5. 5 times 8, 40. Then 40, 3 minus 40 is 3. Bring down to 32. 32 divided by 8 is 4. So 42 is divisible by 8. Therefore, 765,432 is divisible by 8. And here is the proof. We begin with 76 divided by 8. So 9. 9 times 8, 72. Subtract. So 4, bring down 5. So 45 divided by 8, 5. 5 times 8, 40. And subtract, we have 5, bring down 4, so 54. 54 divided by 8 is 6. 6 times 8, 48. Subtract, 54 minus 48 is 6, bring down 3. So 63. 63 divided by 8 is 7. 7 times 8, 56. Then 63 minus 56 is 7, bring down 2, so 72. 72 divided by 8 is 9. So 9 times 8, 72. There's no remainder, therefore it really shows that 765,432 is divisible by 8. Then this is your part because 666 divided by 8. If it is not divisible by 8, then that's not the entire value is not divisible by 8 by principle. Then